Who are these people?
But he's just slightly not left enough for these people.
You saw lots of people.
Destiny actively lurks on my Kiwi Farms thread. Like,
bro, half the fucking world leaks on your fucking Kiwi Farms thread. It's got like 20,000 fucking pages. Okay, Jesus Christ. Yeah, no shit. I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. This is my engagement. This is my engagement with her Kiwi Farms thread. Okay. I open it. I see people talking, and I'm like, oh, I wonder what they're talking about. And then I click previous page, and there's like 50 posts in a minute. And I'm like, well, this is a waste of fucking time. And then I close it, okay? That's the extent of my interaction with Keffals Kiwi Farm thread. Here's something that I don't know why these fucking morons don't understand this. And Keffals did this initially when she accused me of leaking info from her Kiwi Farms thread. I don't watch her Kiwi Farms thread. That shit is moving at 20,000 miles an hour. I can't fucking follow it. 99% of the time, it's impossible to find the beginning of any discussion. Yeah, I know, it literally is. Anytime I'm posting shit on Twitter, she's like, he mined my Kiwi Farms thread for info. Bro, I don't have time to go through your fucking shit. Are you serious? The fuck out of here. People send me shit on Discord. That's how I post stuff. Most of the memes and shit that you see me post on fucking Twitter, either come from people DMing me on Twitter or DMing me on Discord. That's where 98% of my shit comes from. This idea that I'm like perusing all of her fucking Kiwi Farms thread, going through the 7 million page. Get the fuck out of here. I don't have time for this shit, dude.
Okay. Hold on a second. I said I wouldn't bring it up, but like, I need to show you all something. Just like, here's the reason why I don't really engage with him. So like, the reason that I have a Kiwi Farms thread in the first place is because I got into a fight with Destiny and they started posting about me in his Kiwi Farms thread. And the moment that started happening, he started talking on his stream about me being brought up in his Kiwi Farms thread. He's posted.
What is the only organ in women that stays warm?
Your mom. Since women after death, my dick Obama. Gotcha.
Chat multiple times, encouraging his viewers to get involved. Talking on his stream about me being brought up in his Kiwi Farms thread. He's posted the thread link in his chat multiple times.
Okay, and she always does this half-truth bullshit. Fuck, I hope. We'll see. Give me a week and we'll see where we're at. We'll see where we're at on those memes. She's lying. Okay, part of this is half true. She might have gotten a thread on Kiwi Farms because people were initially posting about her in my thread. That's how a lot of threads on Kiwi Farms start, though. People will be talking about somebody in a thread, and then all of a sudden another character will kind of come into the orbit and be like, oh, who's this? We should start a thread on them. So that might be how her thread started, although I'm not 100% on that. It might be. She was also fighting with other people. She was also fighting with other people on the internet. There's a lot of people that don't like her, even before me. But the reason why I posted her thread in my chat wasn't to drive people to it. I did that in response to her allegations that a whole bunch of transphobic harassment was coming from my community. That's not true. It was coming from fucking Kiwi Farms. You can find my logs. Somebody can find the logs in my chat. I think I linked her thread one time. And when I linked her thread, I literally said, hey, I don't know why she's accusing my community of being transphobic when you can literally see, here's her thread. It's already got like 200 pages in like 1 week, and she's accusing my fucking community of being transphobic. It's all coming from Kiwi Farms, obviously. Destiny. Also today, she said most of the harassment she receives is from this community, so you're going to play into that narrative. I don't know if she actually believes that or she's just trying to throw under the bus for everything. Punish Fury. She is a subhuman cretin fucking filth lying about that. She has zero evidence, and she has over 400 pages of thread on her on Kiwi Farms, and then I link her thread. It's 1,000,000% obvious the harassment is coming from there. This is the only time I think in my history in my chat I've ever linked her thread, and it was just because she was accusing all of the transphobic harassment coming from my community, which wasn't true.
Encouraging his viewers to get involved.
When do I encourage my viewers to get involved? Bro, before this whole drama started, and here's the ultimate irony, before this whole drama started, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna say probably 90 to 95% of my audience didn't even know what the fuck Kiwi Farms was. Like, every time we talked about it, or spoke about it in the beginning, like, in the first, like, week or two of this, everybody's like, what's Kiwi Farms? What's a Kiwi farmer? What's a Kiwis? What's a Kiwi farm? Like nobody, I don't even know how many people in my audience right now knows what Kiwi Farms is. Like, Jesus Christ.
Farms thread. He's posted the thread link in his chat multiple times, encouraging.
That's a lie. It's only one time. My logs in my chat are public, you lying fuck.
put aside petty shit, and you could have saved me from having an assault rifle.
No one can save you from yourself. You are your own worst enemy. You are worse of an enemy than anybody could have ever. You're an enemy to everybody around you. You are the hellspawn that I spoke of for years, worrying that it would be clobbered together from the far left, crazy fucking activist communities online. You are the one that has come. You are the doomslayer that everybody was worried about.
To me over the last several months. He had a point, you know? He could have put aside petty shit, and you could have saved me from having an assault rifle pointed at my face. But
you didn't have an assault rifle pointed at your face. Why are you still lying about that? And how could I have saved you? Bro, threads start up all the fucking time off of other cow threads or whatever. That's how this shit works. People find somebody that comes into somebody's orbit, and then somebody makes a thread on them. My Kiwi Farms thread has probably spawned like 8 other threads on Kiwi Farms. Pretty sure, I think Mike from PA might have gotten one. She who must not be named got one. I don't know if they made one on Lorne or not, or if that already existed. Did Ralph come from mine? Probably not. Ralph's been involved in other shit on the internet already. Vaush and Mr. Girl might have gotten one. I don't know. I don't have Tor or any of that shit installed, so I can't go and look. But like, this idea, yeah, like this is how like threads start.
But he's a sociopath. You shouldn't get involved with him whatsoever or take anything he has to say seriously. And he has no future past streaming, so once he retires, he'll be completely irrelevant. So let me just pull this thing up. Once
he retires, he'll be irrelevant. I mean, isn't that definitionally true? Isn't that what retirement means?
So, okay, on March 26th, and this is important to realize. So the first post on my thread on Kiwi Farms was on March 26th. And this is a clip from Destiny's stream on March 26th.
This Keffals, so Kiwi Farm, okay, so I was real quick, I'm sorry. So the past like 30 pages of my Kiwi Farm thread have been them obsessively because Kiwi Farms hates trans people, actually, right? You wanted to see transphobia, now Keffals is seeing transphobia. It's not my community, okay? But I'm sure my community will get blamed for it. Kiwi Farms.
Like gleefully saying, I am going to see transphobia as a result of him.
So no! How do you misread that? How does she read the 180 opposite thing of exactly what I'm saying? It's because of Kiwi Farms. That's literally what I just said. The past, like, every time Kiwi Farms, like, you wanted to see transphobia, now Keffals is seeing transphobia. It's not my community, okay? But I'm sure my community will get blamed for it. Kiwi Farms.
Like, gleefully saying, I am going to see transphobia as a result of him.
So the past, like, every time I fight with trans people, my Kiwi Farms thread, they like me more and more. So now I think they actually have a favorable view of me because I fight with so many trans people now.
Like laughing, saying that Kiwi Farms has a favorable view of him because he fights with trans people.
It's funny because my thread fucking hates me. It's funny because they've literally tried to dox me and my fucking child in the past. That's the joke. It's a humorous turn of events. Like, do you think I'm supporting transphobia? Throughout this whole fucking thing, I still haven't resorted to it, despite you lying about me using 41% comments. Like, it's such, it's just like lie after lie after lie after lie after lie after lie.
He sounds excited about all of
I sound excited? You're literally fucking, like, going off every time, like, oh, I'm getting doxxed and I get to do all these interviews and I'm so relevant and blah, blah, blah. Like, look at the logs between you and that winter dude. That's the cringiest shit I think I've ever read in my entire life. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. You underestimated me. That was Joshua's fatal flaw. Come the fuck on. You're like main character syndrome, except you think that like the story is the Bible, okay? Jesus Christ.
All of the things that he has had to put me through when he could have backed off, knowing that this is something that could have happened.
And I can't back off on anything. Once your thread spun into existence, I don't even know who I'm talking to right now. I guess I'm just talking to you guys because she knows this. I think she is knowingly lying about all of this. I think she must be knowing, unless she's really that stupid. I can't tell. It's impossible to tell. They spent like the past, yeah, they've been railing the Keffals person a lot. They made Keffals her own Kiwi Farms thread because apparently there's a lot of like crazy information about her in the past. She used to be, I guess, like a porn star that like worked for some commie fucking party, and she was like taking money and using it to like spend it in her like sex cult. And apparently she ran like a cat farm server that had like underage minors and shit in it, and she's like deleted accounts so that people can't. There's like a whole bunch of like crazy shit. That's like, but so they created her thread this morning at 5 a.m. and it's already got 47 pages in it. Holy fucking shit.
He's so excited, knowing that I was about to become the target of stalking and doxing and swatting. And still to this day, he continually goes on about how I deserve all of it.
The Catboy stuff is real? Yeah, I've heard back and forth on it. I haven't like dug into it much yet, but Jesus. Vaush said in a video that r/Destiny is the same as Kiwi Farms because he's never been to Kiwi Farms.
Okay, you get the point. So remember that this is the context to me getting mad at him over the past several months. And the context of this clip was Stardust.
But this descended into some nonsense. So I thought I'd play the clip the end of this debate. So you could all see what Josh and I were missing out on from refusing to debate this person.
Lena was on that spreadsheet.
Okay, but Gappy and I are smaller than you. And
I know, yes, and Gappy and you both defended Destiny, who also engaged in my fucking Kiwi Farms thread, and I have the screenshots for this. I have every right to be mad. I had every right to yell at her. Anyone who is downplaying the severity of what Kiwi Farms has done to my life can fucking eat my shit. I literally do not care.
They literally gave you a career. What are you talking about? You've suffered no harm. You scammed $100,000 out of your audience. Now you're globetrotting, doing interviews with all the mainstream media publications. Like, does she not understand that her life is literally Kiwi Farms? Like, she has no engagement on her YouTube. Her Twitter blew up because people like to ratio people. She's got no engagement on her YouTube. Her subscriptions haven't like grown at all. She has literally no value or no life or no anything, no presence outside of her obsessive fighting with other people on the internet. I don't even know how she's complaining at this point.
Put aside petty shit, and you could have saved me from having
pretty into some nonsense. So I thought
defended Destiny, who also engaged in my fucking Kiwi Farms thread, and I have the screenshots for that. I have every right to be mad. I had every right to yell at her. Anyone who is downplaying the severity of what Kiwi Farms has done to my life can fucking eat my shit. I literally do not care. If you downplay how this has affected me, you are a sociopath. You are denying my humanity actively, and I do not care about you.
Did he post docs of you?
No, he doesn't need to. It's a fucking group harassment thread.
Okay, but again, people...
I already told you, stupid
Keffals,
Jesus
you
Christ.
have slandered me as a white nationalist, as a white supremacist, as a neo-Nazi.
I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, it's nice to not care when you do things, huh? Who cares?
You've done that to such...
because you are groups.
You've done that to groups of people. I am such a smaller content creator than you, and you think that it's okay.
I love how, like, that's the crutch of it. It's like, you're a bigger content creator than me, therefore, you deserve this.
That's not what she said. She was complaining that you were a bigger content creator than her and you were like fucking slandering her. It's, oh my God.
Jesus Christ. And then she later went on to go on a whole bunch of Destiny streams. Just completely ignored
a whole bunch of, I feel like Stardust has been on my stream like 5 times this year. How many times have we even talked to Stardust?
Me, not viewing me as a human being. That is what it was. Thinking that the things that happened to me and all of the things that I have had to do were justified. That I have to leave the continent for my own safety now. I've been doxxed 3 times. I've been swatted. Shit is fucking hell. And people try and tone police me over this.
Hey, for you to slander me as a white nationalist, as a brown woman, by the way.
3 times, yeah, and Stardust just sits there processing it all.
Okay, well, guys, that was that.
Keffals just hangs up after a freak out. And to be fair, let's be fair here. Keffals, in that moment, displayed what I can only describe as an incredibly feminine temperament.
That is true.
In being contradicted, immediately freaking out, not taking responsibility for your accusations that you're throwing out, and then immediately hanging up. No, I've met a few women like that.
I'm sure you have. You get negative pussy, dude.
Let's be fair. Hysterical and illogical? Okay, you're starting to win me over.
Oh my God, it's all...
What is this?
Information.
I think she went to either friends or family's homes that were outside of the public eye that hadn't been doxxed, but then Taylor Lorenz, there were photographs of her showing up at random people's homes that were connected to libs of TikTok, like friends and family. She was going around trying to collect as much information as possible without without... But
wait, libs of TikTok didn't have their home address leaked. Like, Kaya Rychik did not have her home address leaked. Doxing involves revealing a home address.
That's not true! You don't have to leak a home address for a dox. Why are you even talking about anything? Oh. Give me a first and last name and you can probably find the address of almost any motherfucker on the planet. Like...
They just leaked the name. I had my home address leaked. That is why I got swatted.
Acknowledging that there are obviously, as she points out here in...
Hold on, I'm doxing someone in my chat right now. Whoever you are, Andrew Johnson, you just got doxed. I just leaked your name. Get fucked.
Fact, IRL consequences, in real life consequences for doxing somebody, harassing them, harassing their family, especially when it's somebody as contentious as libs of TikTok, when, you know, groups like Antifa and even parts of the online trans community have shown the links that they will go to silence political opponents. And, you know, you would think that with somebody like libs of TikTok, the people you'd want to be silencing are all those people, those idiots posting TikToks, just basically saying your evil plans out loud. But no, it's not their fault for broadcasting this.
Wait, exactly which TikTok was encouraging your followers to send death threats to the healthcare workers at Boston Children's Hospital? I forgot which TikTok that was based on. Libs of TikTok has barely anything to do with TikTok anymore. That's not what the thing is for. Lives of TikTok is used as a big platform in order to hurt the trans community.
Complete nonsense, but it's...
This is how shit, like, the thing that frustrates me is that, like, this guy is an abuser because this is, like, an abuse tactic right here. By making stuff up about people and then, like, just self-assuredly repeating it over and over, you gaslight other people and convince them that they should believe it too. The people who watch this video are not going to go and check to make sure Zan actually said that. They're just going to repeat stuff. This is our jobs. This is our life. We have a lot of social and financial connections to the work we do here. People get dragged down because of these, like, completely, like, nothing rumors, you know? Totally unsubstantiated.
Okay, I truly believe, this is my tinfoil hat moment, I think Vaush actually sits in his room and he's like, I'm gonna plant this message here because I know it's gonna fuck with Destiny if he ever sees it. It's gonna fucking make him wonder. He's gotta be fucking me, right? I know it.
I have no respect whatsoever for people who are willing to engage in behavior like this. And by the way, my entire career is defined by people doing this to me, okay? It's only because I got so big and because I'm so, I don't know, thick-skinned that I'm still able to be that I'm able to persist through it, you know? But if I was somebody who had, like, stronger depressive tendencies or a lower, like, self-esteem, I probably would have dropped out of this by now. Or I would have, like, I don't know.
Wow, what a set of crazy statements. Dude, holy shit. If I ever do a heroic dose of mushrooms again, I might wonder if me and Vaush are the same person. We seem to repeat a lot of the same things. Isn't it weird?
That I'm able to persist through it, you know?
Isn't that kind of crazy?
Who had, like, stronger depressive tendencies or a lower, like, self-esteem, I probably would have dropped out of this by now. Or I would have, like, I don't know, jumped in front of, I was trying to make a joke here. So, like, jump in front of a car is not really funny. I would have jumped in front of a tricycle being driven by a toddler at a park, you know? Would have sort of dramatically thrown myself onto the ground as the front wheel bumps me lightly, you know? Yeah, like the little Peepo Drive, those little, like, toy cars that you pedal with your feet, like that. I would have jumped in front of one of those. Yeah, people like this, you know, really people up. It's not good. It's not good.
Hall says at the start of this video that his editor is a quote-unquote bit of a meme, and then immediately talks about how the meme they post